As I teach in my Super Learning course, there are a couple key principles adult learners need to commit to and understand before we can really effectively learn anything. Among those, it's really important that we understand why we're learning a given skill or subject. Beyond that, we need to actually understand the practical application of our knowledge. That is to say, we need to envision how we're actually going to use this knowledge. This simple fact is the reason that you probably don't remember trigonometry from high school anymore. These are just two of the 6 principles required for adult learning, but you can leave the other 4 to me for now and be safe in the knowledge that I've built these strategies into each one of my online courses. In any case, these 2 factors are important enough to justify starting out our course with a little bit of homework. Don't worry, it's not too bothersome or time-consuming. I want you to write out at least 3 reasons why you want to become more efficient, productive, or quicker. You can write these out on the PDF syllabus that you should have downloaded before moving on to this lecture. Get specific though. Don't write something really elusive like, I want to have more time. Instead, maybe write something like, I want to have an extra 3 hours a week to read to my kids so that they'll be ready to start first grade this fall. Or, I want to have an extra 2 hours a week to do yoga so that I can fix my knee pain and stress issues. Get really specific and explain why you want to save time. Before you start, let me give you a little guidance on this from someone who's obsessed with efficiency and productivity. I don't improve my productivity or find life hacks because I want extra time to sit around on my butt. I also don't necessarily do it so that I can do a superhuman workload either. Personally, I do it so that I can fill my life with other things that are meaningful and enjoyable, and which can't or shouldn't be optimized or hacked for efficiency. Whether that's time with friends, playing sports I enjoy, or guilty pleasures like watching movies. It's important that you don't have any illusions. Being more efficient doesn't necessarily mean that you're more productive. After all, we all get exhausted, and there's a limit to how much you can reasonably do in a day. Remember that while time is the most valuable and finite resource, time without attention is worthless. What I ask of you is that you don't use these skills to work yourself to death. Use them to make time for things that are meaningful and enjoyable in your life. If that's working more, I have no problems with that. But if it's not, respect yourself enough to acknowledge that fact. Okay, with the touchy-feely part out of the way, the next mini assignment is to identify 3 to 5 areas where you feel you could save time. This will help in setting a goal and focus area for you. But it's also something interesting for me to understand as I improve the course in the future. The next lecture is going to be a PDF syllabus and a downloadable file of hyperlinks. Don't just skip over that. Download and save both of them and import them into your bookmarks on your browser of choice. You're going to want all the supplementary materials and resources and the PDF right there for easy access.